Welcome back to another episode of Lab Insider. Here joining me is Ning Wang for our Q&A session. He is a University of California alumni from Los Angeles. Based in San Francisco, he is a bioinformatics scientist working at Arcus Biosciences. We've got quick questions and we are expecting quick and easy answers. They don't have to be easy. We know they're always good. Ning Wang, welcome back to the show.
Sure, yeah. Thank you, Max.
Ning, I'll get right to it. Where do you see the innovations progressing? Where do you see them going?
Yeah, I would see more and more innovation going to come in the next few years. And I think all of those innovations together are going to impact the industry.
With innovations, we of course mean machine learning, bioinformatics.
Yes, computation, data science, of course, mathematics, the precision medicine, all of those things. I do believe they're going to play a more and more important role in the future.
And where do you see that future in 5 years' time? What will the laboratory environment look like, given that we have machine learning doing a lot of the work?
I do believe part of the lab going to be taken by the machine learning and some of the algorithms.
How well do you think laboratories are actually prepared for maybe some of the challenges we're going to face in the future?
I do believe people need to think about how to integrate those machine learning technologies into their daily life, how to make it into the same system rather than separated parts. I think that's going to be one of the critical issues, yeah.
When it comes to these critical issues, which is the most critical issue? What is the most important thing that needs to change?
I have to say it's all about mindset. People need to embrace this change. They need to acknowledge this change and prepare for that. I think that's very important.
Ning, do you have any particular advice that you would like to share with aspiring, bioinformatics scientists or anyone working in the modern lab environment, someone entering the workforce? Any words of wisdom?
Again, I do believe data science, mathematics is going to play more and more important roles. So therefore, for the people getting to the lab, I strongly encourage them to learn more about data science, trying to get some of the essential skill sets so that they can navigate lab life better. Yeah.
With that said, any materials that you might recommend that could aid someone in that journey? Any industry publications or books? I know you mentioned one that's really close to your heart.
In terms of specific technologies, I think there are a couple of machine learning textbooks people can take. So that's something I feel like already routine in the course. So I didn't put that here, but I would rather actually recommend a sort of like a not scientific book, but rather from the founder of Virgin Group, which is Richard Branson. The book is called "Screw It, Let's Do It: Lessons in Life." Why I recommend this to the audience? Because I think this is about mindset. You have to change your mindset, embracing the challenge, and always challenge and change, and always trying to adventure your life. I do believe that's even more important than just learning some of the skill sets. So that's why I strongly recommend this book for the audience.
It's a great book, if I may say so myself. It encourages an entrepreneurial spirit and a problem-solving ability, like you just said. That was our Q&A segment featuring Ning Wang. Thank you for your time, Ning.
Yes, thank you so much, Max. It's amazing. Yeah, I really enjoy this experience.
That was Ning Wang for another incredible episode of Lab Insider. Click to see the full episode now.